Hello, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody much for joining. We're gonna do another live question reading segment. Probably be as long as the last one, but let's get started. Give me 1 second. Yeah, somebody was definitely tripping. Hey, hey, how y'all doing? Like I said, I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome back to another live question reading segment. And let's get to it. Let's get started on client number one. Okay. Goodness gracious. All right. So much for booking with me. Sorry for the mix up yesterday. But let's get started. I'm not going to read everything out loud, but goodness, I'm sorry. So you want a divorce, but your spouse doesn't. And as a result of that, you want to know, is your spouse, uh, is it your spouse's intent to take your money from you if you still ask for a divorce? Oh boy. Let's see. How does my client's spouse feel about her? Okay. How does my client's spouse feel about her? Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Devil in reverse. There's a happiness here that your spouse feels like only you can fulfill. But there's a selfishness and an obsession too. Like your spouse feels like they own you to some degree. Like you're theirs. The devil is in reverse. They know that it's wrong. And it looks like they are struggling with some type of addiction or bad lifestyle or bad habits that they're in the process of figuring out. But with the Three of Pentacles, you are an asset for sure, monetarily, emotionally as well. And your spouse is sexually attracted to you and a bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, a bit obsessed over you too. They know that this is wrong, but it is what it is. And your spouse may be struggling with some type of inner demons linked to drugs and alcohol or some type of healthy obsession. That's what I'm seeing right now. When did this happen? When did this weird energy happen? Death, Empress in reverse, Temperance in reverse, the Fool in reverse, Page of Pentacles, no, Ace of Pentacles upright, Nine of Pentacles upright, and the Page of Cups. Your spouse been going through some type of demonic oppression or anger issue, struggling to change for a while now. it's linked to a mother figure or a family member based off their upbringing. They do have anger issues and maybe some type of, I don't want to diagnose anybody, but I am picking up on some possible health issues, but I'm not licensed to give anybody medical or legal advice. So to confirm, please speak with a professional doctor, a licensed doctor. This person fears you leaving them. You're like their new start. But at the same time, they don't feel good enough for you. And it looks like they're trying to close some doors so they can start again with you somehow, but it's hard to close those doors. They are in the process of doing so. This person needs to face their demons. They got something about them toxic going on. I don't know if it's a mentality, temper, upbringing. It could be a combination of a lot of things. They'll do things out of impulse and after the fact feel real stupid, after the fact feel dumb as hell and try to make it work. What is my client's spouse's intentions towards her? The Hierophant in reverse, interesting. The Queen of Pentacles upright. The Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. She doesn't want to leave the marriage empty-handed. Your spouse don't want to leave empty-handed at all. It's a lot of verbal abuse, maybe even physical abuse with the Knight of Swords. This person is not on your level. But it looked like at some point in the past, they were trying to really get their shit together. Your spouse really was trying to get their shit together, but something happened that made them feel like it was impossible to close doors that they know they needed to close. And there's regret, there's remorse, there's sadness here and anger, but there's not an action plan anymore. They just stopped getting it. They just stopped getting it together. If you were to divorce your spouse, they will try to punish you financially. What's your advice on that? They want money, but at the end of the day, it's more so on principle. I'm going to punish you and make you pay me or do certain things if you're going to leave me. Yeah, that's the type of shit. Instead of getting their shit together, this is what this person would do. What's your advice? Nine of Wands in reverse. Two of Swords. Play stupid. Talk to an attorney. Figure out how you can protect your assets by all means. With the Two of Swords, hear no evil, see no evil. You could be a bit conflicted. Keep it that way. Don't let this person know that you're interested in leaving. Act like you want to work it out, at least for now. Try to be as friendly and try to be this forgiving spouse that's like, oh my God, I don't want to give up on us. I want to work it out. I don't know. Like, if you said y'all already agreed to something, keep it up and try to keep stuff peaceful while secretly talking to attorneys on what you can do to move forward. And by the time you hit them with that paperwork, everything else is already in place. Yep. And going forward, pick and choose your battles wisely. This was a learning experience for you. Cover yourself so it can be a learning experience for your spouse as well. How they gonna move in life like this? People like this, that move like this, don't win often. Not long term. You gotta be strategic about it. This motherfucker violent. You gotta be strategic about this one. Don't let them know what you're doing. because they're gonna try to find a way to sabotage it. You play dumb as good as you can. You better play dumb like you trying to win an Oscar fucking award. But I do love you. I'm sorry. I got, and then schedule appointments to talk to that attorney. Get them up out of there. Got to play dumb with this one. They're a little off. All right, let's anything. What do you need to know right now? Let's see. Okay, don't use those. Okay. I'm going to use the Kipper deck on what you need to know. Look what came out in reverse. Distant horizon in reverse and marriage in reverse. Message upright, change and community. This is linked to your marriage. They want you to sneak up out of this marriage and talk to somebody. Maybe go to a relative's house or figure out the best escape plan to get out. This person was doing so good at some point and they just fucked it up completely and fumbled you. I'm so sorry. But there is community, a family of resources that you can go to help you transition out of this marriage. Keep your to yourself, because if your spouse gets an inkling of you trying to move away, they're going to try to make it damn near impossible for you to do so with distant horizon in reverse. What needs to change? They want you to move. Like when this is over with, they want you to move in an area where this person can't track you. Main female, you the main female. They want you to focus on you right now, your safety, whether it be physically, mentally, and or emotionally, all the above, you know? Why is, okay, main male. You're going to end up connecting with a masculine, a male energy that's going to help you navigate these changes in the next cycle you got coming. Why is message here? Family room. They want you to connect with your family, wealthy man, and journey in reverse. They want you to start making plans to separate, but slow plans. Nothing that'll alarm, the person that you're trying to get away from. They want you to be sneaky. That message just keeps coming out. I'm going to pull from a different deck, okay? What else does my client need to know from her spirit guides of love and light, please? See the beauty, fuck being nice, and receive. You a giver. And it's easy for people to take advantage of you if they finesse you, charm you. I'm not saying this in a way to offend you. I'm just saying this because it's something that is a problem and it needs to be corrected before you easily get into a situation similar to this or even worse. Protect yourself better. You are a catch. You are a prize. Why do you make it so easy for these fuck girls, fuck boys to play with you? See the beauty in yourself. Learn to find the beauty in everything, even the beauty in you. See the world for all of its aspects. They want you to start traveling and looking around and stop being so nice. This card say, fuck being nice. Be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. Probably more than less people. Probably less than more people deserve your kindness. Then they want you to make it a priority to allow yourself to receive. You such a giver that you don't know how to receive. This card says you're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts, such as discernment, financial assistance, legal assistance, living assistance, whatever the assistance you need, whatever, that gift will come in handy. You know, it may be. It's coming from the universe. And they're saying that this could be in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and be open to them. Be open up to them. You have a hard time receiving and taking compliments. Hey, number one, you look nice today. How? I only got this. Just say thank you. Just say thank you. What else does my client need to know from her spirit guides of love and light? They want you to clear your energy, release expectations, and focus on eating healthier. Your body is your temple, and try changing your eating habits. They also want you to clear your energy, refuel your energy, and reclaim your power. You done let somebody get away with too damn much. It's time to put things back in its proper perspective and stand and have healthy boundaries. Release expectations. You could feel like you wasted your time with a person, place, or thing. It could be in regards to your spouse or something or someone else, but it is what it is. It's spilled milk. Don't focus on money, love, or particular aspects of your dreams. Abundance, love, all of that will come to you at the right time. Because if you set your expectations too high and focus it on one person, place, or thing, that thing controls you. And it's like it controls you because you're waiting for something to go your way with this person, place, or thing that might not even happen. So when you release the expectations of this person, place, or thing and see shit for what it really is, you're able to make a executive decision to let go or to hold on. And it'll be within good reason, regardless of what you choose to do. Because you won't be delusional. You won't be making judgments off the potential and what could be. You're going to make assumptions and judgments off what it is. They want you to feel what you feel and treat yourself to a spa day. Take care of yourself. You have the right to feel what you feel, but remember that you always have the right to be happy. You ain't been happy for a minute. It's like you've been waiting on the world to get their shit together or somebody to get their shit together, and they haven't. And I'm so sorry. But you young, you still got your whole life ahead of you. Don't let this drag you through the mud. You done being dragged. Period. Give me a kiss. Mwah. I love you. Hang in there. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me. You have a good day. Bye. All right, let's get started on client number 2. Hey, Miss Daily Prophet 8713. How you doing? All right, client number 2. All right, number 2, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. You got one question. Okay. I want to know, can the ancestors and spirit guides see you financially stabilizing your housing situation in the next 3 weeks or sooner? Okay. What's to come in the next 3 weeks or sooner pertaining to my client's finances and housing situation? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of cards. Hold on. Oh boy, you got the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Pentacles upright, the Tower, and the Hierophant. Are you waiting on government assistance or some type of program from a organization to help you with your finances and living situation? Because if you are, you may be waiting for a little while longer. In the meantime, set healthier boundaries and more discipline with your finances. Whether you get a little bit or a lot, you still get something. And I don't know what you're doing, but with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, a lot falls on you. It seems like you have like children or parents or somebody other than yourself that you're responsible for. And you need to stand your ground for these people that you are responsible for and be more frugal because the storm is coming. I don't see anything changing less than 3 weeks from now. I don't see anything changing within 3 weeks. I'm gonna be real with you. You may be a little disappointed and cut off guard with the Tower upright and the Hierophant in reverse. Hierophants are in reverse is like the Constitution, not the Constitution, the government, a higher power, organization, higher learning, contracts, tradition, things like that. And if something like this is in reverse, it's likely to not go in your favor at the moment. It could be something minor, like when I say not go in your favor for a moment, it could be something minor or benefits or an application being delayed or a decision being delayed. Let's see. Why is the Hierophant in reverse for my client? What's this? Queen of Cups in reverse. Ace of Swords came out in reverse. High Priestess came out upright. And the Six of Pentacles. You'll break even and you'll get some type of reciprocity. Six of Pentacles could be a card of reciprocity and charity, someone giving you something. But there is some type of communication that's unclear. And intuitively, I think you feel it's some bullshit in this process to some degree, because the High Priestess is here. And there is a misunderstanding. Maybe you are not told something thoroughly, or maybe you did not understand something that was told to you thoroughly, with the Ace of Swords in reverse clarifying this Hierophant in reverse. But it's going to be a delay and it result in you getting what you want just after 3 weeks. Let me see, is there a time frame? Before I give you a time frame, let me clarify this Tower for you, just to be fair and see what we can pick up on that you don't see coming at this time. The Tower could be an eviction. It's people getting kicked out of a building. And you were talking about a living situation, so you may be forced to move or forced to go into a place that you don't want to live. Something living situation is going to make you feel forced. It's going to make you feel like you have to do some stuff that you don't really want to do. Why is the Tower here for my client, please? Uh-oh. The Six of Swords, you being forced to move. Yep, I called it. The Tower has been clarified by the Six of Swords upright, so moving on. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but at the end of the day, the Six of Swords talks about you moving on to calmer water. So moving on from a situation that's not so great to a situation that is much better, but it comes with waiting, tolerating some stuff you don't want to tolerate, something along those lines. And 3 weeks looks more like 6 to 8 weeks to me. I don't know if you're expecting for something to go in your favor with your living situation in 3 weeks or less. It probably won't, but 6 weeks after that, it looks like things get better. What can you tell my client? What else can you tell my client about what's to come in 3 weeks or less regarding her living and financial situation? Marriage, change, main male, and family room. So it looks like some type of contractual agreement will be discussed, but changes won't be made until like a few weeks after the fact. It looks like you will be moving, not immediately, but the contractual, like something in regards to paperwork, it may be moving kind of slow, but it'll eventually go in your favor in regards to a contractual agreement for you moving. A masculine could be involved, and it will benefit you and your family. It's a new place, I'm saying. I don't see you moving into it in 3 weeks or less. I see it taking a few weeks longer than that, but this is what I see being the talk of discussion, the topic of discussion, and being put in the works within the next 3 weeks or less. The 1st, the 3rd, the 9th, and the 21st could be significant. Okay. What else does my client need to know about her finances? Frank, have you ever considered working for yourself? If you do something even on the side or something under the table, it will definitely help you make ends meet and have like a safe nest for emergency expenses and things like that. Yeah, you're going to go through a storm, but it'll come and go, and then your income will stabilize. With Further talks about steady income and you organizing, accomplishments, working from home, or being self-employed. So good for you. At the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is you starting over in some way. I do see a new house, but you're starting over with your money, like how you earn your money. You're starting over in that way. This could be a new job, a new skill set, but it talks about you starting over and saving up resources. You could be in healthcare or going from healthcare to another opportunity, something along those lines. And good for you. That's what I have. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me. And I pray this situation gets resolved for you and yours sooner rather than later, for sure. Bye-bye. All right, let's get started on client number 3. All right. All right, number 3, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. What is your ex's intentions? The ex whose initials starts, whose name start with D. You had him blocked a whole winter, and recently he popped back up to your door to see the kids, and you did allow him to do so. All right. Then he invited you out by yourself, but you declined. You don't trust him. He a liar, and you know he talking to someone from another side of town. And whatever he got going on, you don't want no parts, but you still want to know what his intentions are towards you since y'all got kids together. All right, no problem. Let's see. I want to use a different deck for you. All right. What is my client's ex, who names starts with D? What is his intentions towards her? She has children with him, and she blocked them, come out of the blue, trying to spend time with the children, and now he's trying to spend time with her. She suspects that he has another relationship on another side of town, but still want to know what he wants with her. Let's see. Okay. He wants some money. He wants some money. He may try to lay up with you too, thinking that that's gonna like solidify his stance in your life. But he wants some money. He look at you as the empress, someone stable, somebody that he can fall back on if need be. Yep. What else? The king of coins in reverse. He don't have no money. Yep. You're like his get out of jail free card, his lifeline. So he feels like if he stay on good terms with you, when life starts lifing, he can always use you to fall back on so he can get on his feet. He wants you to be his ace in the hole. What else? The Queen of Wands in reverse. He's sexually attracted to you still. And Three of Coins in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. Another thing that I'm getting with this is, although he's still attracted to you, he's comfortable with you too. But something ain't working out with somebody else. He was okay being in a hermit energy with you and the kids while things was going his way in another connection. So that other connection that you suspect, whether it's that person or somebody else, he was dealing with another person. That person cut him off. And now he's trying to save face by rekindling a relationship with you. until either him and this person get back together or until he gets on his feet. He's a user. How does this person they have? What was that about? Did he really want to do something with the kids, or was that just a front to get in good with my client? What is his intentions with his own kids that he have with my client? The Page of Cups. There's love here. But how you gonna show up for your kids as a page? It's like I love them and I'll do what I can whenever I can. But daddy's baby, you know, mama's baby, daddy's maybe type shit. This is the energy I'm getting. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Like I got it sometimes. But at the end of the day, this is your responsibility. The Page of Swords. He sometimes uses the kids to figure out what's going on in your life. So he may ask the kids certain things to get certain intel on you. He tries to come in as like a father, but a friend, fun dad. A dad that you can talk to about anything. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm on your side. But when I ask you these questions, when it's time for me to get what I want from you, I'm gonna need you to do that for me. It's manipulation. One of your cards fell. Give me one moment. Hell nah. The Queen of Wands fell on the floor. So this guy uses the kids as a way to get intel for you. The Hangman. He doesn't dislike his children, but he's comfortable with the way that the arrangement is, where he can be in and out and come and go as he please and play this little game where I'm your friend, I'm your dad, but I'm your friend. I'll do something nice for you that's really not significant to what your primary caregiver gives, but you're a kid, so you probably ain't gonna realize that, and you're gonna like it. And in return, let's find out what I can get up out of you, especially if it has anything to do with your mother. I'm your friend, I'm your dad. You can trust me. I won't tell anybody. What is my client? A mature man, privileged lady, wealthy man. Ain't that something? Hold on. He a scammer. Thoughts and journey. He gonna try to get some money out of you. He gonna try to present it as if y'all going into business together. He got a good idea and he just needs you to put the money up, or he want to introduce you to somebody, or he knows somebody that could flip some money, or you can get involved in some type of investment. It's something in regards to using your money to generate more money. And he's gonna make it seem like it's something in it lucrative, extremely lucrative for you. And if you do it, he on the next Greyhound, next bus, next plane, or next subway, gone. Hell no. What's your advice? As if you don't already know. Okay, I'm gonna use Pop Tarot. And what is my client's advice when it comes to this guy? Defeat, breakup, separation, intense sadness, grief, pain, or infidelity. Job loss, office politics, breakdown from stress or burnout, financial loss, a failed investment. Leave it alone. Don't go nowhere with him. If he want to see his kids, I guess, but you can pray about that. Talk to you. You are intuitive. You spiritual. You know how to talk to directly to source like I do. But this ain't gonna go nowhere. It's one-sided as hell. He's being charming right now. His intentions are not good. He's thinking about himself. Has a mask on. What's at the bottom of the deck? Judgment. Renewal of love, making meaningful changes in your relationship, discovering your true career purpose, embracing accountability at work, reflecting on your financial habits, and manage your money better. Be a little frugal. As frugal as you can for a little bit, at least until like June. And damn sure don't give him nothing. That's what I have. I wish you the best, sincere. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good evening. Bye. Okay. Why does it look like that? I'm sorry, my give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. That Chick-fil-A ice is so good. Just a crunching machine. All right, number 4. Thank you so much for booking with me. I appreciate you. I read your backstory and congratulations. This is really good news and a positive plot twist, just like you said. So, as a result of your backstory, you want to know, should you stay where you are and hold on for opportunities within your current career, or should you accept the PhD offer and relocate to Georgia? Got it. All right. Okay. I'm going to do 2 piles. 1 pile is for if you were to stay, and another pile, this pile is if you stay, this pile is if you go to Georgia and accept the offer for the PhD. And if she goes to Georgia, well, if she stays, damn, even in the stay pile, it got 6 of swords. So it's looking like you being advised to go and accept that offer. Poverty in reverse. Okay. Child, false person, community. Yeah. I haven't even seen all the cards, and I could already tell what the answer is. I think this is the opportunity that they were telling you to hold out for. This, I feel it. Okay, if she accepts the PhD offer in Georgia. Hell no, this is good. Yeah. Let me get some more. If she stays, stay, go. Local, Georgia. Okay. Okay. And if she goes to Georgia. Yeah. Congratulations. It's looking like you need to go to Georgia. This is the opportunity that they was telling you to hold out for, not something else. They don't want you to pass up on this. I can just tell. But let's see the cards that come out if you were to stay, to be fair. The Page of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the Queen of Cups, Justice, Queen of Coins, Queen of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. Yeah. Your Kipper deck cards are Poverty in Reverse, Child Upright, Community, and False Person. Your additional practical self-care oracle cards are Read and You Are Charming. All right. So here's the deal if you stay. You won't struggle. You'll have a stable position, but you won't reach a certain ceiling. I don't know if you were anticipating a particular offer being made to you if you stay. It looks like you and 1, 2, maybe 3 other people will be considered for whatever this role would be. And I don't see them giving it to you. And even if they don't, like, I don't see you struggling. With child here, you'll be starting over in some way, which wouldn't be fair to you. The community loves you. You've built a lot where you are, but it is time to move on with the Six of Swords. And it's fair to you because this place that you currently are in is limited. If you stay, you'll be settling, but a lot of people would love to be in your shoes and they wouldn't consider it settling. But for you, it would be because you have the capability to get more and aim higher and have more. And then you got like 1, 2, 3 other people competing for a position that's up and coming. And with false person being here, I just don't see it being a good fit for you. You won't struggle though, but you won't reach your full potential and capabilities either. You just kind of be there, steady paycheck, you know. And if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But if you were to go to Georgia and accept this PhD program, this is what I see for you. The Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the World, the Two of Swords, sudden wealth, message in reverse, challenge yourself, and born to stand out. See, staying is easy because you already know the job, you know the community, you know everything like the back of your hand. And you would think because you know so much that they would be so quick to like elevate you and push you to higher heights, but they won't. They'll just help you continue getting comfortable in the role that you already in. Like I said, you won't struggle, but I don't see you being very happy long term either. If you go here though, it's going to be a little challenging, but you'll accomplish a lot. The challenging seasons will go sooner than, it'll go quicker. This program allows you to stand out, allows your hard work to pay off more, allows you to make a lot of money too. And whatever this program is, I see you kind of like breezing through it. It's really not going to be a big of a deal. Now, when it's time to get into like the workforce, I see it being a little bit of a challenging situation as you work on a means to an end as far as like working while going to school, something like that. But it'll be worth it. The program, it'll be a flyby so quick that it is definitely worth it. And you get so much money and accolades and resources at the program. Your cards are saying challenge yourself. To challenge yourself to do better. Don't settle your limits or potential. And don't set limits on your potential. Staying here, that's exactly what you'll be doing. Setting limits on your potential. And you also got born to stand out. You don't fit in, period. Stand in your own power and be proud of your individuality. It seems like there's more opportunities and people that are like-minded as yourself that can get you indoors that where you currently are. They appreciate you, but they're not able to open up doors that you want open for yourself. And then like you won't struggle with poverty in reverse, but shit, wealth is another level. There's stable, there's rich, and there's wealth. This PhD program and the contacts and network circle that you develop by going here will help you make a lot of money. And you'll develop a lot of positive and lucrative relationships as well. You should do it. With message in reverse, don't call these people telling them that you can't do it. That's what I believe it's saying. And it looks like they have like a strategy put in place with the Seven of Swords that's just going to help you win. Like it's a lot that this place is handling for you. Hold on. Why is the Seven of Swords here for my client as it pertains to her going to this PhD program in Georgia? The Devil. Listen, if you were to go to this program, there are going to be people there that may find out how you got in, or try to critique how you got in, or be very puzzled and baffled as to how you're rapidly inclining through this program. But you shouldn't let that get to your head. It's jealousy. It's jealousy. People make excuses for their own failures by blaming other people as the aggressor, the oppressor. Well, I couldn't do it because such and such. It was given to such and such. In some cases, that is true. But every case in which that is true doesn't mean that that person didn't deserve it. Maybe they worked harder. Maybe it just depends. So try not to let that get to your head. Why is the Three of Swords here? Somebody's going to be sick that an opportunity was given to you instead of them. And there's no way around that, period. I wouldn't care. Why is the World here? The Six of Coins and Death. Taking on this program changes the trajectory of your life in a positive way. Financially, you will have some casualties that you didn't even ask for along the road. But if you're better than them, you just are. Like if you get chosen, it's not like you wake up every morning intended to crush somebody else's dream. But that doesn't mean just because somebody else is going to be butthurt about being overlooked compared to you, doesn't mean you shouldn't go for it. But that's what I have for you. So it looks like this is the opportunity that the spirits were alluding to. And it'll be up to you. You won't be piss poor. You won't be struggling if you stay. But you won't go as far or as high as you deserve to go if you stay either. Pray about it. But that's what I have for you. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me. And you have a good day. Bye. My mouse. All right. One second. All right, number 5. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. So I read your backstory, and you want to know, out of 2 builders, should you go with the builder with the large home in an up and coming town, or with the builder that's in a established town, but the house is smaller, the square footage is smaller? All right, let's do 2 different piles. So, all right. Builder in the up and coming neighborhood with the more square footage will be on this side. The builder for the home that's in the more established neighborhood with smaller square footage should be here. Up and coming, established. Okay. Okay. Happy Resurrection Sunday to you guys as well. I never believed that he was resurrected today. I don't believe Christmas, none of that. I don't even understand the concept of bunnies laying eggs. All of that shit is crazy to me. I used to though. Let's see. Up and coming. Established. I want to try these. Uh-oh. Up and coming. Established. Bad health, main male, and wealthy man. Toil and labor, along with journey. The hermit and the devil in reverse. You're being advised to not go in the neighborhood that's up and coming. It's a bit toxic. It's still a significant amount of crime. Although they're working on getting rid of it, you may have some run-in issues or stress or worry with bad health that makes you uncomfortable in your own space. What else can you tell me about this devil energy too? Because with journey here, it's like when you get the place, you're gonna want to move almost immediately. And then with main male, bad health, and wealthy man being here, they have good salesmen. This builder has excellent salesmanship. There's gonna be some under costs, like some costs that pop out of nowhere when working with this vendor that you don't see coming, that could make this project very pricey. More pricier than what you want to accommodate. Will it be a nice property? Yes. But will you have peace of mind? Probably not. It seems like you're going to want to abandon it, rent it out, or sell it or something almost immediately. With journey and the hermit being here and bad health, I just see a lot of stress and you not feeling safe. Tell me more about the devil, please. The 7 of Swords, sneaky. So it's one of them areas that look like it has potential, and maybe it does, but It's crime, it's sneaky stuff, you're not gonna be comfortable living in. Two of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords, Page of Cups in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. Issues with your car. There's break-ins in that area. Do a crime report on that area. There's more crime going on that's being displayed there. Car theft, breaking and entering, scamming, just I mean, at the end of the day, do what you want to do. It's your money. I get it. But me being your reader, it just don't seem safe to me. And it looks like you're going to regret it shortly after committing to it and seeing it through. And then the upcharge, it's charges that are going to be in effect in the middle of y'all building or doing whatever you need to do to sell the property or get the property off the ground. There's unforeseen costs that kind of like boost the price up in a very disturbing manner. All right. Now let's see what happens when you go to the established neighborhood. Main female, concerned, pathway, child, false person, justice, Five of Cups in reverse, King of Wands upright, Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Lovers, and the Six of Swords. I don't see you being too satisfied with the property in the established location either. You're going to have an issue with children or parents with children. Something with the neighbors is going on. Something going on with the neighbors on the block that you live on. And a field or a park that can be very concerning to you. I see you wanting to explore your options with this vendor elsewhere and move on. You're going to try to deal with it with the Five of Cups in reverse and see things from the bright side. What is this that changes the trajectory of your experience here that makes you want to leave and look at your options elsewhere? The Lovers is about a choice, having more than one choice. The Six of Swords is about you moving on to better, to calmer water. So there's something about this property that you're not going to be satisfied with, period. And you're going to try to weigh your options with the Lovers and the Two of Pentacles. But what breaking point that changes everything? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is not necessarily misfortune, but something not going in the way that you planned for it, in the way that you wanted it to. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for my client? As we discussed her moving with this builder, going with this builder that has a property in an established neighborhood with smaller square footage in comparison to the other vendor. The Four of Cups, you not being satisfied with the property, the layout, the neighborhood, the neighbors, the kids, and this builder not explaining everything to you clearly with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Again, good salesmanship, but it's deception. They're not being transparent with you. Not completely. Why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers here for my client? King of Pentacles, Five of Wands in reverse, and Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah. You're going to want something better. There's something about this property that you're not going to be satisfied with. And you're not going to like the children or the neighbors on the block to some capacity. Why is justice here for my client? Why is justice here for my client? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Wands upright. No, that's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to feel like you got to do a lot of stuff on your own that other people should be doing, whether it's the city workers in that city, the builders. Like, you're going to feel like you're taking on way more than what you signed up for. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is someone that's overwhelmed. And it can have something to do with laws, with justice being here, or something linked to the builder's law, something going on with this property. Like, if you wanted to make certain changes, the law may block you from doing that with the Seven of Wands and justice. Like, wait a minute, the law says this, Seven of Wands, we have to make these accommodations in exchange for these accommodations. You can either have this or this. And you like, well, shit, I don't want neither one of them. You know, something like that, where you don't have as many options as you want. What is my client's advice? Given what came out, which is not, you're going to have problems with the neighborhood, with the up and coming, and safety to some degree. And you're going to have problems with the neighbors and the way they built the house or the options that they give you for any modifications at the other place. And you're going to feel like you got to do a lot of stuff yourself if you want it done right or to your, liking. I know you wasn't expecting that. But there's other builders, there's other neighborhoods. You should try looking around. Don't put all your eggs in one basket with these two. Or see what other options they have. What else you guys can do outside of those neighborhoods or those particular houses that you had in mind. House. So you can still have what you want. Don't settle. Do your research. Look at everything. Lift every nick and crevice it. Because these builders are not going to tell you everything. They want your money. They feel like you're going to be satisfied because they're the best at whatever it is that they do. But at the end of the day, they only the best because of the clients, because the clients say they the best. You are a client. Yeah. Explore your options elsewhere. Do thorough reviews and background checks and investigate their product, the history of their buildings and the quality and the reviews, all of that. I'm not sure how you would go about doing that, but I'm sure there's something that you can Google online that'll point you in the right direction. But that's what I have. Basically, it's a no for both of them for two different reasons. But have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for booking with me. It's always a pleasure to be of service to you. And you have a good day. Bye. All right. I'm going to give it a few minutes. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm going to give it a few minutes before I close out. Yeah, this live only lasted for about an hour. It's Sunday. It's mellow. I may come back on here tomorrow and do another live stream. We'll see. Let's see. I'm gonna enjoy my ice though, just while I wait for anybody else to join. All right, y'all. All of the day, I'm going to rest and try to preserve some energy to work on the memberships. If I'm not feeling energetically up for it today, I'll more than likely get to them tomorrow. But I think we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for joining. I love you guys. Have a good evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.